Hi, I'm Venkatraam Balasubramanian. I'm doing my master's in Industrial and Human Factor Engineering in Right State University. I'm here to present a topic on analysis of neural network in data mining. So these are the papers I'm going to discuss today. The first paper is on analysis of customer retention and insurance claim pattern using data mining. The second paper is on bankruptcy prediction using neural network. The third paper is on neural network on logistics. The fourth paper is on the misuse of artificial neural network for prognostic and diagnostic classification on oncology. The final paper is on golden gasket. Introduction. Data mining is an analytic process designed to explore data in search of values and relationship between the variables and applying a detected values to new subset of values. A data warehouse is a location where information is stored, a database with multiple tables that are linked together using a number of unique record identifiers or keys. This is a sample database of financial institution. Here, all the required information will be stored under different data set and each set are interconnected to each other. If one want to extract the information of the customers, it would be extracted from the customers data set and all the other interconnected data set like credit card transactions and statement transactions and insurance data will be extracted from the following customer name. Efficient data mining. In this, I'm going to discuss about the quality, appropriate data, sample size, and the right tool to be used. Quality. The quality is a database that should never be compromised. If half of the data are greater than like 80% of missing values, then it will be difficult to extract the values. When it comes to an appropriate data, it is important to be appropriate and relevant data is captured. What is the point of an insurance company collecting information regarding a person's favorite ice cream flavors? Like this, the data can be collected. Sample size. For statistical analysis, sufficiently large data is essential. Although it should be noted that if the sample size is too large, a good random sample algorithm should be used. Right tool. There are many tools available in data mining practice. These include decision tree, various types of regression, and neural network. Decision tree. What is decision tree? A decision tree is a support tool to use tree-like graph or model of decisions and their possible consequence and including change of event outcomes. A common use of decision tree is a private health insurance. The procedure to accept or reject an applicant for membership requires strict rules that the health insurance company have it. By using decision tree, it is possible to determine which customer to accept or reject given certain criteria. Regression. Regression is an analysis or measure of an association between a dependent variable and one or more independent variable. Two types of main regressions are there. There are linear regressions and logistic regression. Neural network. Neural network is a method used for classification, clustering, features mining, prediction, and pattern recognition. Initially, the application of a neural network in data mining was not optimistic, and the main reasons or the neural network has a defect of complex structure and long training time, but its advantage such as high affordability to the noise data and low error rate. So here there are three types of neural network models. The first one is feed-forward network, the second one is feedback network, and the third one is self-organization network. One of the simplest feed-forward neural network consists of three layers: an input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. In each layer, there are one or more processing elements, in short called PE. These PE are meant to simulate the neurons in the brain, and this is why they are often referred to as neuron or nodes. There are connections between PE in each layer that have weight associated with them. This weight is adjusted during training. Information only travels in forward direction throughout the network. There are no feedback loops. So here are some advantage and disadvantage of neural network. The advantage of neural network: it has high accuracy, it cancels noise tolerance, easy to maintain. Disadvantage of neural network: poor transparency, trial or error design, data hungry, overfitting. This is my first paper to be analyzed. This article was published in the Journal of Operation Research Society in May 2000 by Kate A. Smith, Robert J. Williams. This article compares three types of model used to classify insurance policy holders as to renew or terminate their policies. The neural network was a three-layer feed-forward neural network with 29 inputs, 25 hidden neutrons, and single output neuron. In this, the entire dataset is comprised of 20,914 policyholders. A subset of 4,183 policyholders was used to test the model. Of these 4,183 policyholders, M are known as have termination of their insurance policy, and y-axis represent the percentage of captured response. By mailing 0% of the sample, they were captured 0% response. By mailing 100% of sample, they will be captured 100% of response. Here, this is graph shown us how the neural network was the efficient choice that logistic regression and decision tree. In this case, if 10% of the sample is to be examined, the neural network, the solid line, would discover almost 50% of termination cases, while the logistic regression, the chain line discovers 40% and the decision tree, the dotted line, discovers 28%. This article was written by Rick Wilson and Ramesh and was published on Decision Support System on June 1994. The author compares the capabilities of neural network and multivariate discriminants analysis to predict a firm going bankruptcy. In this article, they use three different compositions of training data and testing data, like 50-50, 80-20, and 90-10. Overall, the author was very much impressed with the capabilities of neural network and feels that research is still in infancy. They consider that very promising results and representing the lower bound of what neural network can actually do. This paper was published in Statistics in Medicine in February 2000. Oncology provides an examples when neural networks have not been successfully used, and in most cases it's due to lack of data and how the experiment was conducted. These are the 7 common mistakes done in classification on oncology. The first one is mistake in essential on misclassification probabilities, fitting of impulsive functions, no information of complex of the network, insufficient comparison with statistics method, and etc. The final paper I'm going to discuss about is Golden Cascade. This was a presentation from AC PAL Pacific Conference presentation in 2000. In 2000, Axiom, Australia's private limited, built 3 prediction models for Golden Cascade Lottery Company Limited in Queensland, Australia. Using a random sample of 100,000 members, 3 models were built: a future value model, a cross-sell model, and behavior segmentation model. Both our future model and cross-sell models were developed using neural networks. In this case of study, the neural network tool used was HNC's Markman's, a feed-forward neural network using backpropagation with one hidden layer. This figure represents the current value of customers on x-axis and the actual future values of customer in y-axis. X is a dollar value and splits the customer base into 2 groups. The first group contains 96.2% of population. Here, where the current values is less than X, the model predicts with 96.8% accuracy. For customers in second group, 3.8 of population, where the customers is greater than X, the model predicts with 23% of accuracy. For any customers, the model predicts future values with 71% of accuracy. Cross-sell models. These models predict the game of customers is most likely to take up. At the time of model were built, there were 9 different types of games of customers could play. The highest probability score represents what the customer is probably already playing. Using the probability score for all the games as cross-sell opportunities or reinforcement strategy was chosen. Here is an example of cross-sell model. A reinforcement strategy was chosen for Mantha is because she is one of a game person. Tom also received reinforcement but on 3 games. This is because he has a good spread of games. Harry plays game 4 and it is quite likely to play game 5 as well. Hence, Golden Cascade will be chosen to cross-sell game 5. As a result, the random sample have 1 or 2% response rate. The segmentation model had 10 to 12% response rate, and the neural network predicts the model have 20 to 30% response rate. So one point they made is commonly started. The most lectures on the neural networks was neural networking is very powerful on predicting future behavior, but it doesn't tell you why. Conclusion. There is rarely one right tool to use data mining. It is a question as what is available and what gives the best result. Many articles in addition to those mentioned in the paper considers neural networks is a promising data mining tool. In most cases, they perform as well as better than the traditional statistics techniques to which they were compared. As a software company, develop most sophisticated models with user-friendly interface and attraction of neural network will continue to grow. These are the references I referred for my paper review. Thank you for being patient.